Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make lemon chicken. So I'm going to be using fresh lemons and lemon zest for this, and we're going to braise our chicken breast in some chicken broth and some other spices and good stuff. And then we're going to serve it over a bed of rice. It's really delicious and I can't wait to show it to you. So I'm Rockin' Robin and I'm going to show you how to do it right after this. So let's go over our ingredients and get started. All right guys, so here's what we need. A couple of chicken breast, and sometimes I butterfly these. I make them a little bit thinner. They'll cook up faster. We'll also need some, I'm going to use some fresh parsley out of my garden, by the way, and for some garnish. We'll need some lemon, and try to use organic if you can, because we're going to be zesting these and you don't want to add more pesticides to your dish. Here I have some fresh thyme. And we'll need some flour. You can use gluten-free flour if you need to do that. And I have some freshly made chicken broth here, and I have a video for that. If you'd like to see it, I'll put it down in the description below. Or you can use, the stuff that you buy at the store. That certainly does work. We'll need some butter. Here I've got the Rockin' Robin superfine dice on the yellow onion here. And we'll need some salt, pepper, and some olive oil. So we're going to start by making our marinade. So I'm going to take the chicken breast. So place all your chicken into, I'm just using a Ziploc bag. It works great for this. Whoops. And we are going to marinate our chicken for about 20 minutes or so. So the first thing we want to do then after that is to zest our lemon. So I like to zest first before juicing because it's nice and firm and it just makes zesting easier. Then go ahead and place all of your lemon zest right on top of the chicken. Just toss it right in there. This is going to give it some really good flavor. And when you zest, make sure that you don't, get into the white part of the lemon. You want to keep right onto the oils. You want to get the oils right on the skin. So don't go too deep when you zest. I have a nice electric juicer here, so I'm just going to go ahead and juice my lemons. So I'm going to add a good 2 tablespoons of this nice fresh lemon juice to the chicken, 2 to 3. Then I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of olive oil to the mix. Just toss that in. And then lastly, I'm going to take the fresh thyme and I'm going to pull off the little leaves. I'm just going to slide my hand over them. And they just tend to fall right off. And we just need about a teaspoon of these. I'm going to just chop these a little bit and then just toss them in our bag of chicken. All right, so then close up your bag, take the air out of it a little bit, and just kind of mix this up so that you can, get everything mixed well. And then we're going to place this in the refrigerator for 20 minutes or so. So the first thing we want to do here is get our pan. I'm using a stainless steel pan. We want to get this thing really nice and hot. So I have my temperature set on medium high because we want to sear our chicken. We want to get a nice little crusty exterior to it. All right, so you can tell when your pan is hot is when you drop a little water in there and the water just beads up and rolls off. Now what we're going to do is add some oil. I'm going to add some olive oil to this, probably a tablespoon or so. And we're going to add our little bit of butter. Now we're going to take our chicken and I'm going to dredge it, each one through the flour, just like this. Once your chicken is coated, I'm going to just set it right in the pan. And I'll continue adding my pieces of chicken. We'll just cover each one and set them in the pan. We're going to cook our chicken just like this for about 2, maybe 3 minutes per side. We just want it to brown up real nice, and then we're going to remove it from this pan and set it aside. I'm also going to add just a little bit of salt to each one because I haven't salted them at all yet. And I'm going to do a little pepper. All right, I think it's time to flip these over. That looks good. And I'm going to go ahead and salt and pepper the second side, just a little bit. Remember, our temperature is on medium high. All right, these have been cooking about 2 minutes on this side, so I'm going to take them out and place them onto my plate right here. Now, if your pan is a little dry, Just gonna put a little bit in there, not too much. And I'm gonna add my onion. Now I turn the temperature down now to medium-low. And we're just gonna stir these around and brown these up just a little bit. We're gonna cook these for maybe 3 or 4 minutes. We are gonna add our chicken broth. And this is gonna deglaze the pan. And we're gonna start to raise our temperature just a bit. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of lemon juice to this as well. And I'm also gonna add a little bit of salt to this because my chicken broth is homemade and it has no salt in it. So we'll just scrape the bottom of the pan and get those nice flavorful bits off of there and into our sauce. And I'm gonna place the chicken back in the pan. I'm gonna put the lid on the chicken and simmer this for about 15 minutes. Okay guys, here's our chicken. It's all done. It took about, for mine, about 16, 17 minutes with the braising, and yeah, I cut into it and it looks great. So I'm gonna serve it up. I cooked my white rice actually, and I used my homemade chicken broth, which gave it some more flavor than just using plain old water. All right, so I'm gonna serve this up with rice, and I'm gonna let's grab this one here. And I'll place that right on top of the rice, just like that. And of course, we gotta add some of our sauce. So you wanna get some sauce on your rice, and then we're gonna finish it off with just a little bit of parsley. I like to finish it off with some nice herbs, gives it some nice color, and it looks delicious. All right, guys, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. I can't wait to eat it. I am starving for dinner. I'm gonna go ahead and cut into this and take a little taste. I love this. Boy, this is good. You can taste that lemon is nice and bright and flavorful, not overpowering. It has a nice rich flavor from the onions that have been caramelized. Delicious, guys. I hope you'll try it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and that way you'll be notified of my new videos as they come out. And if you like the video, go ahead and share it. Give me a thumbs up, and of course, always leave me a comment. I like to hear from you. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.